there we go.
Okay, take two.
People, and here we are on the first night out, waiting for Will to get here. As you see, James,
What's up?
Mr. Jose Luis here.
How you doing?
And then, y'all know me, designated camera guy for right now. And basically going to get started on our first project here, which is, oddly enough, the house right next door to James' house.
Yeah. Don't fall there. This house actually has quite a history. It is one of the oldest houses in the area, which dates back over 125 years. Back when this whole area used to be farmland, this was one of the main houses. There's only one other house in this area that was a farmhouse, and that is a house, two-story house, 3 blocks that way.
Two-story house, 3 blocks. So before, basically, everything that you see here, all these houses, the streets, the light post, even the bridge up ahead about a block, none of this was here. This was the main house on this land. It was farmland, and even the houses back behind there weren't there before, because it used to be flooded every year before all the irrigation systems were put in place.
That's correct. No, we're not quite sure who the original owners are, but the family that my father knew when he and his parents first moved into this house were the Hart family. No relation to the famous wrestling family, of course, but the son was the first person that we know for sure died in the house. We're not sure what he died of, but he did die in this house.
So there was a rumor, apparently, that there was a lady that was also found?
Yes, that was his mother that was found almost beaten to death. She was beaten and left for dead. True story, my grandfather was in our house, and he heard some weird moaning noises coming from the house next door. He came out and heard it more clearly, and he proceeded to jump the fence, and that's where he found the lady beaten almost to death. He saved her life. So that was a tragedy averted right there.
Also, story of not too long ago, very recent, of a homeless person that sought shelter in this house. Well, obviously it was condemned, and subsequently enough, the cops were called to the premise, and he had dogs with him, and apparently he had the dogs attack the cops or something to that effect. But long story short, the officers that were on call ended up shooting the homeless person to death.
Yes.
So if you confirmed...
That has been confirmed. It has been in the papers. There's been several homeless people living in here off and on since. The house has recently been purchased, and they've been going through a whole remodeling phase.
So you see some of the stuff is still boarded up, some of it's not. A lot of it's been reopened, and people have been in here during the day working on it. And well, we just said, what better way to start off our new little series of shorts that we're going to be doing here on YouTube than with the house that's right next door to us. And if any of you have ever seen Ghost Hunters or most haunted places, we're basically doing the same thing, but with what we got. We're
not as good as them, but damn it, we're going to try.
We got cameras, we got, sound recording devices, and we got sticks to defend ourselves with. But we're going to do our best, and we're going to do some exploring for you, and we should be getting ready to go underway here in a bit. We're just waiting on the last member of the team, and we're ready to roll. Ready to rock and roll. So, I'm going to cut for a little while now. Yeah. Got some good shit here. Konnichiwa, bitches. Crazy looking back here. Why is a guy without a fucking flashlight and no weapon in the front? So sitting down, behind us, we can get us all. I really love your guys' fucking sense of humor. So we've made it to the back here.
Is that the fucking alley?
Yes.
So there's no back fence?
No back fence. Oh, wonderful. They had to get the dumpster right there.
Well, good.
So here we are.
Good. I mean, to be in counter shit, you gotta get in big clear. We just run out to the alley, fucking circle around and get back to the house.
Exactly.
So that fucking board there looks like it might be able to come up. Somebody messed with it. See the junk pile back here. We look up to the second floor of that house there. Is it nailed?
So you gotta take that as a sign, not that somebody even wants in the house. Me personally, I really want slaughter in the second version of Rose Red.
You see where they can turn out all the walls. Yeah, they've been working on the roof.
See anything?
Not really. A whole lot of nothing in there.
Peaches on there with a gun.
Yes, because
He's got the laser sight on him.
I told him not to have the laser. I know, I had mine off. Even though you're on an airsoft color, totally different from South Spectrum. You should read that.
Oh my god.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, wait. He's small enough to get in there.
I'm not going in there first. Fuck that.
This guy.
Fuck that. I'm not going in there.
Who has 2,000 gigas?
Oh, this guy.
Dude, look at that.
What the fuck?
This place is toe up.
Nice. Toe up on the floor.
Literally. Okay, we got some footage.
You know what we ought to do? First it's abandoned house for homeless people. All fucking brutally murdered. Now we're going with a dead bridge.
The place, okay. So here's the best story. The owner of the house kept his mother here. She died here alone. In the master bedroom of the downstairs unit.
Yeah.
It was 3 weeks before anybody found her.
Nice. Well, talk about someone didn't care.
Yeah.
It's actually funny that
Haunted.